In my misfortune with low testosterone and my body being completely incapable of producing testosterone by itself, I also got lucky because I'm a really high responder to exogenous testosterone. Normal dosages put me above the reference range, but I choose to artificially What's up folks, it's Uranus, we're in Brussels, welcome to another video. So, is TRT or testosterone replacement therapy cheating or not? I've pretty much been on TRT for almost a decade at the moment, and so far I've shared a lot of content regarding my hormonal journey, my protocol, TRT tips, my libido and stuff, and so on. And so far the feedback has been overwhelmingly positive, but from time to time there's always a one guy calling me a cheater. After all, testosterone stimulates protein synthesis. So let's get to the bottom of this. Is TRT considered cheating or not? C'est parti. As long as you're being transparent and honest about what you're taking and what you're doing, you should never be called a cheater or a fraud, right? First of all, we need to differentiate TRT and cycling. And I don't mean this kind of cycling, testosterone replacement therapy, first of all, is never a cycle. A cycle has a beginning and an end. You come off at some point. On TRT, you don't come off. It's a medical treatment to address low testosterone in individuals who cannot produce enough testosterone for a legitimate medical reason. You replace what your body can't produce. I didn't start TRT for my enjoyment or for performance enhancing purposes or whatever. I started because, well, this picture says it all. 80 nanograms per deciliter total testosterone. My life would have been a living hell right now. If I would still be here, my life would be a living hell right now without TRT. I would still be a virgin, I would be depressed as fuck, I would hate my body, I would have severe osteoporosis, and I probably would have ended up as a freaking alcoholic, and I would still be obese. Now, I get where the cheating stuff is coming from, because a lot of guys hop on TRT while they don't actually need it. They want a quick, easy way out. I'm not making the gains I want in the gym, maybe I'll need a little bit of TRT. I had people contact me and send me blood work over, and they had more than average testosterone levels, and yet they wanted to hop on TRT because they felt like they weren't making enough gains in the gym and they still had a patchy beard. So I get where the cheating is coming from, but even that, it's a personal choice, and that's fine too, as long as you are 100% transparent about what you're doing and what you're taking. In other words, as long as you're not being a fake freaking natty. Honesty is key in pretty much everything in life. In my opinion, there is a threshold or a barrier where TRT is becoming more performance enhancing drugs, and I'm right at that edge. In my misfortune with low testosterone and my body being completely incapable of producing testosterone by itself, I also got lucky because I'm a really high responder to exogenous testosterone. Normal dosages put me above the reference range, but I choose to artificially keep my testosterone levels at a higher range that they should be for performance enhancing purposes. I do not consider this cheating because I am 100% transparent about what I'm taking, about my dosages and so on. I'm transparent about this on YouTube, and I'm also transparent about this towards my doctors. She knows I'm not going to do anything stupid, but she also knows my past and she knows my passion for lifting. So TRT wasn't a choice in my case, but it's a conscious decision to live with higher levels than I should have, even if I'm only taking 125 milligrams per week. As long as you're not claiming natural and then trying to scam people into buying your supplements that supposedly increase your own testosterone production because you're taking some testicular essence or you're eating liver or whatever, it's not cheating. If you enter a natural competition while you are not natural, that is of course cheating. If you use steroid to prepare for a movie role for 5 or 6 months and then at the press you're telling everybody you achieved that physique by eating chicken, rice and broccoli 17 times a day, that's freaking cheating in my opinion. If you still have milk behind your ears and at the age of 16 you gain 15 kilograms of muscle supposedly in your 2-year natural transformation, but you just want to gain followers on TikTok or whatever social media it is, but you're pumping yourself full of steroids but you're claiming natural, of course that's cheating. But someone on TRT being completely honest and transparent about what he's taking and doing it responsibly, that is completely different in my opinion. Besides, let me tell you, TRT doesn't do my groceries, TRT doesn't do the workouts for me, TRT doesn't get me up in the freaking morning, and TRT is not transforming me into a freaking muscle building superhero. To anybody calling me or any other person that has a legitimate reason to be on TRT a cheater, I invite them to live 10 years with super low testosterone just like I did. The testosterone levels were low enough to be considered in the female range, and this was in the prime, in the youth of my freaking life. So live 10 years with low testosterone and then come back and tell me if you still want to call me a cheater or people on TRT cheater. As I said it a couple of times, as long as you're not trying to scam people into buying your supplements or you're not claiming natty to sell somebody something, where's the problem? There seriously should be more openness in the fitness industry. So in the conclusion, it depends on the contest, but in my case and in many others, I don't considering cheating at all as long as you're honest. All right, ending it here. Kindly do the YouTube things. Let me know in the comments if you actually think I'm a cheater because I'm on TRT. Subscribe, like the video, leave me a comment. I'll catch you on the next one. Uranus out.